What's going on, cousin? She the first on deck. What's good with you? Let me drop me a one if you can hear me clearly. The music not too loud. The fan is not blowing too much wind on the microphone. If you can hear everything is good, drop me a one. Drop me a one if you can hear and see everything A-OK, cousin. I appreciate that. I can always count on you. But, all right. As you guys can see, my title, we will be talking today about one of our favorite places to visit. That's right. You can see it is Jamaica. So buckle up. I'm going to give you the real boots on the ground type experience, conversational talk of the experience that we lived through, experience that we witnessed firsthand. So we can get a couple more people chime in. I will get started. But first, if you come into the chat, guys, make sure you tap on the screen. Make sure you share it live with a friend, family, or foe. And we'll get ready to go. Get ready to do a little talking here. I still got to get my little physical therapy in. Heaven, how you doing, sweetie? Appreciate you, as always. You get ready to clock them dollars. I ain't nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you sticking your head in, blessing us with your presence, as always. You guys make sure everyone that you see in my chat, you guys make sure you go over and follow them on their channel as well, their page. What's going on with your Pete? Simplify, devil dog. Simplify, hoorah, hoorah. Simplify. So like everybody else getting ready to clock them dollars. I heard that shit. Y'all let me hold something. Grand rising to everybody. Welcome to another live. I am Michael from Love and Freedom. And if you're new here, I appreciate you guys stopping by. This morning, we're going to talk a little bit about international travel. Basically, preferably talking about a subject on some travel experience from Jamaica that we experienced during our traveling time to Jamaica. I'm going to throw a little health and wellness in there. We're going to talk about real travel experience. Products from my TikTok shop, as you can see, are already slated. I'm going to just start putting the product in there in the link here, or actually on my stream there. As you can see, we'll be talking about the leaky gut product, as you can see there on the stream there. And I'll be opening up floor for live questions and answer. Heaven asks, pray for me. Got a promotion these new hours with extra responsibility kicking my butt, but I'm thankful. Amen. I got you. You know, prayers really works, guys. So once again, shout out to my long time TikTok / social media friend, Heaven Sent. You guys, she's day one from here on TikTok with me when I used to go live and had a grown folks talk. So shout out to Heaven, and congratulations. Once again, congratulations on your promotion, and kudos, most definitely. That's awesome. Keep doing great things. Keep doing great things, and they're going to keep rewarding you as well. You already know how that works. Prayers coming up to you, sweetie. Now, if you're enjoying these live that I've been doing recently this week, last week actually, go ahead and head over to my main TikTok channel page, I keep saying channel, my TikTok page, Love and Freedom, where I post everything on my TikTok shop. And I do a little bit about everything, anything from traveling content, tips, healthy tips, videos from around the world, and talk to you guys about my health journey as well. So follow me over on TikTok, my main page, Love and Freedom. That's with one E and one M, guys. And don't forget to follow this channel, this page. There I go again saying channel. Follow this page as well, guys. I appreciate it. Go ahead and keep tapping on that screen so we can get more people into the live. I appreciate it, guys. It don't cost anything to tap. And I am much appreciative of you guys just being here and blessing me with your presence this morning on this live. All right. I decided I would do these live while I'm up as well and try to share some of my TikTok shop experience with some of the merchandise in the TikTok shop, as well as share some of my travel experience with some of you guys that may be interested in traveling in the future, or you are currently traveling. Give you some of our travel experience that may be able to help you on your journey traveling as well. All right. So also feel free to drop any questions you may have that you may want me to address in the chat to someone, or if you have something special going on in your life right now, like Heaven asked, said she have a promotion and she requested prayers. You guys make sure you send them up to her, prayers up for her as well. And let me know if there's anything that we can discuss that you probably have on your agenda or you've been had on mind for a while. That may be somebody in the chat that can actually help assist you that probably went through some of these things, or maybe looking for some of your experience to help them on their journey. All right. So don't be shy, share the love. On this end of the town, we don't have no negativity. We don't have any hate. We have nothing but love for one another over here, guys. So share the love by sharing this live and tap on the screen. Don't cost anything. Tap on the screen to show your love, and come in the chat and say hello. Let us know where you're watching it from, and let us know if we can answer any question that you may have. I am no health guru. I am no health specialist. I am no physician. I am no preacher. I'm not no pastor. I'm not a missionary guy. I'm just a guy that believes in the Most High and try to do what's right for me and my family and you guys as well. All right. So appreciate you once again being here, and do me a favor, tap on the screen, share the live, and let's get into it. All right. All right. And after today's live, guys, please, after today's live, please head over to the TikTok store, my shop, and see if there's anything in there that you could possibly use, or anything in there that you may have questions about, or you have ordered and you have some questions about it. If I have utilized it, or if I know anything about it, I will be gladly to assist you with that if I can. If not, we'll join together and we'll find an answer or solution to whatever it is that we're trying to figure out together, right? All right, let's do it. All right, so make sure you go over there to follow the main TikTok page, that's where the TikTok shop is at, over at Love and Freedom with one E and one M on Freedom, guys. Go over there where I post most of everything around the world, travel tips and everything. So today we'll be talking about one of our favorite countries. I said earlier, for those who missed it, just joining us, and that is Jamaica. Now, not the resort Jamaica. Nothing against the people that do resorts, because we have did resorts as well. But I'm talking about today, we're going to be talking about boots on the ground, the real Jamaica. All right. I call it the real Jamaica. Anytime you out in the public with the public and the locals, I call it boots on the ground, literally. All right. Now, one thing about us, we stayed at a lot of beautiful resorts, guys. A lot of beautiful resorts from the Dominican Republic to Jamaica. But we're going to talk about Jamaica today. We've stayed at resorts in Jamaica. We've done all in an inclusive experience. The beaches, the pools, the unlimited food. And Donna can vouch for that because she just come back from that. Vouch for her, not vouch for us, but she can tell you about that. How wonderful, great of a time her and her family had in Jamaica recently. Unlimited drinks, and she can talk about that too as well. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that is a vacation that's living it up, and that's doing it. I consider that's doing it. That's doing things that most people can't even do. So kudos to all those who have visited Jamaica, went on all-inclusive resorts and lived their life. But I always got a but. That's not why we travel anymore. I'm going to just put that out. That's not why we travel anymore. We travel to experience countries, you know. Like I said, nothing wrong with traveling resorts. We've been on cruises. We do all that stuff. We've done all that stuff. We have traveled. That's what we do. We travel. So I can't say what you've done or what you have done is not the right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way to live life and enjoy life and do it with a smile and build memories. There's no wrong and right way. I'm not here as a travel guru or nothing. There's no wrong and right way. All right. Donna said, yes, indeed, and ready to go back, but wish we could have seen more Jamaica. I understand. I truly, and when we do go together, cousin, I'm going to definitely lock you guys in on our connections over there. My boy Sean over there. We're going to get you plugged in, you know, but we travel to experience the countries. We want to go to Jamaica. We want to hear the music, the live music out on the streets. We want to walk with our neighbors. We normally live in the neighborhood of Sean's house or his condo, his apartments, where he have all natural fruits, mango trees and stuff growing right there in the yard. We can just walk out there. If we want mangoes for breakfast, and pick them off the tree, walk down the street, get us some breadfruit. But a local lady just burn the breadfruit for me right there, peel it for me if I ask her, get us some fresh, just about anything on the street right there. We have our little friends that sell everything for us there, you know. But it is quite an experience when you do live off of the resort and see a little bit something more on how the locals live amongst each other and how they, you know, operate on a day-to-day life. You know, it is wonderful to see that. But you guys if you want to see some of the videos, go over to my YouTube channel, Love and Freedom, over on my YouTube channel. And we also have another travel channel, backup channel called Pura Vida, Pura Vida, Vida. And you can see some of the Jamaican videos and food that we ate or we encountered when we was out amongst the local boots on the ground. All right, you go over there and check that out. We like to eat with the locals. We like to eat some of the Jamaican food, fresh, authentic Jamaican food. Most of it be cooked right there in the kitchen. We go over and eat all. Jerk chicken was my go-to every day. I could go get my jerk chicken right down the street. Man, I love that jerk chicken. We want to understand how the people live, guys, really how they really live. That's why we stay in downtown Kingston. For those who want to know, where do we stay when we go downtown Kingston. That's where you truly begin to understand Jamaica, downtown Kingston area. And that's not too far from down the road. I walked a couple times to get my steps in to Bob Marley's house or the Emancipation Park. You definitely want to check those places out. There aren't, that's one thing, we always notice, you will notice, not just we always notice, you would notice once you go there, that there are many videos today out there, but there's not many videos that show you the everyday life of Kingston, guys. A lot of people are feared to go to Kingston. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't make no mistake. There are some very dangerous areas in Kingston. There are some very dangerous areas in Kingston. I'm not trying to tell you to go out there and put yourself in harm's way, but I'm letting you know that Kingston has more to show you, and there are some lovely places to visit in Kingston. So check my videos out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Donna said, yes, that's why you should live off the resort for sure to see more. Exactly, cousin. You can see more. You can understand the culture more. You get to hear the real authentic people besides just on the resort. Not telling you not to visit the resorts. You definitely want to live that up. And like she said, but the food and the drinks was everything. Jerk chicken. Yeah, enough said. Exactly, cousin. Jerk chicken. Ooh, I wish I had some now. Let me stop. Man. But yeah, most creators content creator or people that travel, they normally stay, inside the resorts. They really try to bring you guys all the inclusive footage of the resorts. Me, myself, as I tell you guys, when we travel, I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, guys. That's what I try to bring. Just for those who are interested in seeing a little bit more of that country. I don't put ourselves in harm's way, but I try to give you a little bit of everything, if it's allowed, if safety allow us to give it to you. That's just put it like that, because safety is paramount for me. It's first. I mean, if it's just me by myself traveling, I could care less. But I got my significant other with me. I got my wife with me. My number one, my friend, my partner. I'm gonna watch her back. All the time. I'm gonna care for her first, because if I was by myself, I could care less. I'll be everywhere, seeing everything, taking chances. And that's just me. That's just me. I was just about to say, wish I had some now. Yeah, that jerk chicken. All right, go ahead, handle that. But yeah, that jerk chicken. You got me thinking about that jerk chicken now, girl. Ooh, you got me thinking about that jerk chicken. Oh man, that jerk chicken. Ooh. Wow, jerk chicken. I don't even know how to come back off that. Oh man. But like I was saying, most content creators. Good morning, Nikki. How you doing? Good morning, sweetie. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. First rose of the live. I appreciate that. Always a blessing. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. But the creators don't go off of the resorts because, first of all, they can get better content there, or they take you on one of their tours, which is another plus. You can see that as well. And then they just leave the island. They don't really go out and do anything else. We always want to see something different. We want boots on the ground experience for you guys. Show you the good, bad, and ugly, as I always say. We walk the streets. We like talking to the taxi drivers. The taxi drivers, for the most part, always give us good, secured information. And that's what we like. Meeting business owners, getting familiar with the people, the business owners. So when we do come, they can always remember us or recognize us or refer us to great places. We go shopping, with the local shops. We try local cuisines, restaurants. Those experiences that, doing that have taught us far more than just staying behind the walls of those resort walls. Everyone sees all the time. So that's why we branch out and stay downtown Kingston area, because there's more to see. You can see some of the history, some great history there. Now here's something that may surprise you, that has surprised us. Jamaica is not cheap, guys. Jamaica is not cheap. Depending on where you're staying at, and because a lot of people don't really talk about it, Jamaica is not cheap. And you will see a lot of people go to Jamaica and they stay on their all-inclusive resorts. First of all, those resorts are not cheap, first of all. And being out amongst the locals, doing things, not just saying you doing what the locals is cheaper. Don't never believe what anybody tell you that it's cheaper to do and live like the locals. Not in Jamaica. I can say that for other parts of the world that we visit. Jamaica is not cheap at all. It is definitely not cheap, guys. Jamaica is not cheap at all. So if you plan on visiting Jamaica for some point of time, you better make sure you got those pennies rolled up and cash them in to take them bills with you. Or you better have some deep pockets. I don't pocket watch because I ain't got much in my pocket, but I don't watch other people's pocket because they don't pay my bills anyway, just watching their pockets. But the Jamaica is definitely not cheap. There's a lot of people be online talking about how much money they got, living in expensive places, living over there, just doing this, traveling to these countries, these places. But you don't normally hear nobody talking about staying in Jamaica for a long period of time. Not at all. You know, our first trip to Jamaica, we got our good dose of Jamaica. You know, staying there a month, it can cost you a little bit, you know, staying there months at a time. It's definitely not cheap. Now, the restaurants, definitely not cheap. Now, the food on the streets, vendors, that jerk chicken over there next to Emancipation Park, across the street from Emancipation Park, that's our spot there. Go check my videos out. You'll see. That's some good chicken. That's some good jerk chicken. Transportation, definitely not cheap. The Ubers are not cheap, guys. The rides that we took from our apartment where we stayed to Bar Marley House or the Emancipation Park, it's probably about a mile and a half, if that. And that's expensive. I can recall, I think we paid, I want to say about, well, you might say that's not expensive comparing it to the States. I think we pay about $10 to $12, something like that, which in other places like the DR and stuff, I can go Santo Domingo all the way to Boca Chica, just to throw that out there. That's about a 35, 40-minute ride, a 45-minute ride, and pay about $15, $16. So, yeah, Jamaica is definitely not cheap. Groceries are definitely not what you could be thinking. You think that Jamaica is cheap, that people poor, everything is cheap. You better get that out your head. Jamaica is definitely not that cheap, guys. That's why you don't see a lot of people going. You know, going to those grocery stores, it definitely can add up. It can add up real quick. I think I did videos on the grocery stores over there in Jamaica because we cooked most of the majority of our time there. You know, that was when I was actually eating maybe 2 or 3 meals a day. Big boy status. 2 or 3 meals a day. Big boy status back then, you know. That's like when my wife used to tell me that I'll wake up and I'll say, well, you know, you're cooking. Hold on, I had to check. I thought my volume had went down. And I'll be eating and I ask her, what's for dinner? I mean, I just finished eating. And I'm asking, what's for dinner? Boy, that's crazy. Tyrone, what's going on? He said, I'm supporting the first 5 people who messaged me. Bills, God bless y'all. Okay. Welcome, guy. Welcome, Tyrone. Not a problem. I'm sure that's yeah, you guys grown. I can't tell you what to do, but yeah, Jamaica's not cheap. Let me say that over and over. Let me say that numerous of time again. Jamaica's definitely not cheap, guys. Now, that's probably one reason. Oh yeah, that's bot. You can handle that, Donna. You are a moderator. You go ahead and do what you need to do on that. You the mod, handle that. You can put them on timeout if you like. I don't care. Whatever you decide to do. There you go. I don't have to tell her what to do. She already on it. Now that's probably one reason you don't see a lot of people spending weeks in Jamaica making travel vlogs, guys. I'm not saying they can't afford it. A lot of people just don't choose to just, you know, do that, especially if they going to be there a long period of time and they got more travel plans lined up. I know we don't. We don't try to keep up with the Joneses, and we don't try to overdo it. Because when we go out, we plan on staying out a while. So we have to be a little bit more cautious of what we do, we indulge, and what we, spend. We call it, as I tell people, balling on a budget. Pretty much balling on a budget, balling out on a budget. Now, many visitors simply, aren't prepared for the cost. Block. Ain't nobody got time for this. It's true. Hey, cousin, you got to give them the benefit that they did. God bless you. They said God bless. So keep that in mind, guys. If you plan on visiting Jamaica, keep it in mind that Jamaica the cost can add up pretty quick. It can. So let's talk about that Uber real quick. And as I said a little bit earlier about it, yes, Uber does work in Kingston, Jamaica, but it can add up. It can get pretty expensive, as I told you, especially if you're traveling across town a few times a day. That's why where we stay at, we was able to walk across the street to restaurants, walk down the street to a nightclub, have a drink if we want to. They even had block parties right down the street from us where we can hear it. They got them block parties jumping, jumping. And nice. You go check my videos out. You see, I think I had my wife took me to one block party down the street for my birthday, and it was pretty live. I really liked it. Donna said, in that case, just pay everybody bills on live. I heard that. Yeah, go ahead and come in there and just pay everybody bills. Or as a matter of fact, just send some gift in here and we'll share the wealth. That'll get it. Or tell us to drop our cash apps or whatever, if you got it like that. But anyway, that area where you staying at, it really make a difference how you enjoy Jamaica. It really would. Besides the resorts, I'm sure you're always going to enjoy yourself on the all-inclusive resorts. No doubt, But before you travel, you want to make sure that you do, when you got your app, you do your mileage, you do how much once you know Uber, you'll know how much it is per mile, and you will see, if it's walking distance, if you can walk, save that little bit of change and get out there and get some steps in, like I did, and because them rides can add up real quick as well. They definitely can add up real quick. So always make sure you budget I know we always budgeting our hotels and our food in our travel plans, but most of us never budget our transportation. We never do our extended research on transportation. We do. Well, I do. I'm always got the app. I always check, see what the most people use. I always compare the prices with the share rides versus the local taxis, or if the taxis are safer or whatever it may be. The reason why I liked overseas in Asia with the Grab ride, because Grab is kind of like Uber. To me, it's better than Uber. It gives you so much detail, break down your receipts the way it is. They even give you points that you can accumulate. You can probably get free rides later on, kind of like Flyer Miles. Grab can deliver your food if you want to just have your food delivered, not take a ride. It's kind of like Uber Eats, but it's way cheaper. And to me, it's more secure. They always checking on you. If you're sitting in traffic too long, they'll check on you. They even call you or whatever. It's different. But Uber can add up in Jamaica, point blank. Uber can definitely add up. Now, let's talk about the question that people always want to know, and that's always what my first thing first is safety. People always ask, is Kingston dangerous? And let's be honest, guys. People always ask this, is Kingston dangerous? And our answer is always, it can be. It can be as dangerous just like any other cities around the world. There are neighborhoods that I would highly recommend you avoid. And if you get with locals, people, or some good people, business owners, good people, Like we have connections. Sean, shout out to Sean again. He's a Rasta over there. He's a musician. I'm gonna drop Sean's link probably on this video and let you guys see. He's awesome. This guy is a Bob Marley in the making, I would call him. I mean, he's awesome. He's a musician. He plays instruments and everything, sing and all that. He's a good guy. But you got to get in plugged in with good people like that can help you steer you in the right direction and know the do's and don'ts, or hit that places that can help you keep you safe. I remember our last trip to Jamaica, and I'm gonna tell you this story real quick about Sean. Sean in Jamaica, my good friend I've been knowing for years. He reached out to him and asked him about his apartment, if he had that same apartment available for me. And he has a home up in the mountain as well. What's going on with you, Levance? Chef William, you guys make sure you go over there and follow the Chef William. Every time I see his name, he make me hungry, but I'm on fat bar restriction. I can't indulge in food like I used to. Shout out to you, cousin. What's good with you, cuz? But Sean didn't have an apartment available. You know what Sean did for us? Sean gave us his 2-story apartment. My wife and I, he gave up his home, his apartment for us to live there while we was there for a month. It's awesome. Had a little backyard patio, come sit out and enjoy in the morning. And fresh mango trees and stuff in the yard. Very nice place, very nice area, perfect spot. He gave that up for us. Like I said, shout out to Sean. He always stirred me in the right direction. He always made sure we was taken care of. He would call and check on us. We had, just like I have, my monitor with all my cameras, surveillance, all my 12 cameras I got around the house. Sean has that same setup in his, of course, he's well known in Jamaica. And we stand at his place and he had the same monitor system set up. Remote to get in the gate, or you can't get in the gate unless you buzzed in from something. It was real nice. It was set up pretty secured, and he would always reach out and check on us, make sure we was good to go. We needed a ride anywhere to the airport or anything. He was real good people, and he is good people. He's still real good people. I'm gonna drop his information, like his Instagram and all that stuff. You guys can check him out. And he the one that taught me about, as I say, he's a Rasta, and he had mango trees in the yard. And he said, Mike, you guys can have as eat as much mangoes and other fruits and stuff you want off the tree. You pick it every day if you want. When it hit the ground, make sure you get it up if you want it. And he told me the do's and don'ts about the trees and what to look for and all this stuff. And then I found out one thing about Rastas there. He had the mango tree, and I was like picking a mango one day. He showed up, and I said, hey, Sean, I just got these mangoes. You want one, man? He said, I don't eat off that tree. And I'm like, puzzled. I'm like, you don't eat off this tree. This your tree, And I started kind of thinking like, well, why he don't eat off the tree, but he tell us we can eat off the tree. And he said, come here, let me show you, Mike, with the Rasta, talk with the, with the accent. He took me around the tree. And the tree that was growing outside, joined to the tree in the yard, it was branched off. He said, you see there's 2 different types of mangoes on this tree. I said, oh yeah, that one looked different. And he said, exactly. He said, we don't eat off cross-pollinated trees. It had to be pure. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, just like that man-made fruit and seedless watermelon and stuff you guys eat in your country is cross-pollinated. You're not getting your full benefit. You're not getting the nutrients that you're supposed to. It's cross-pollinated. It's like cross-breeded. And we Rastas don't eat cross-pollinated fruits like that. And I was like, oh, wow. And that, I'm not going to lie, guys, that was another first step toward me being cautious about what I eat, because talking with Sean and doing things, it had me a little bit more cautious of the things that I eat. And it started, I started looking at all the people in Jamaica for most of the men's, for the most part, I didn't really see any fat guys in Jamaica, guys. Be honest with you. But women, that's another story. I seen quite a few healthy women in Jamaica. But men, I didn't see hardly any obese. I saw two at the most, if I seen that. I can't recall. I didn't see any obese men in Jamaica. Nope. And for the most part, most of them was Rastas that I've seen. And everybody was slim and, in shape. I can't say fit, but they was in shape, for the most part. So that was a little story I had to tell you about Sean. Real good guy. So if you guys ever go over to Jamaica, you need to reach out. Sean, let me know, guys. I'll definitely get you guys plugged in with my connect. All right. Not a problem. I have no problem with that. I just don't want no one to go over there and shit on my name. If I refer you to good people, let's make sure you keep that good connection going for the next person. Don't ruin it. All right. Don't ruin it. Now that we talked about Sean, I'm going to get back on track, guys, and talk to you about the safe part. That was part of safety too, because I was telling you about the cross-pollination of the fruits, So there are neighborhoods, as I said, you should avoid. There are areas that are safer than others. I did a sketchy video one day. I'm walking toward the bus area. It was a few blocks away from where we live. And at night, it's very dark. It's like where the transit, all the bus, everybody catch the bus and stuff. And I was told, don't be down there at night, especially by yourself alone. Don't be down there at night. And me, I came late from a store or something, or getting the steps in, and it was dark when I come through there. And I was kind of a little, up on my toes, because I was already told don't be down through there. And, by me being old fat ass American guy walking down through there, they know I'm not Jamaican, first of all. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see no obese, overweight males walking around Jamaica like that, first of all. So yeah, it was kind of scary to be out there like that, so there are some places that you should avoid. Definitely are some places. The key is always, like I said, is always making smart decisions when you travel, point blank. Now, only one thing that really helped us out was making the right local connections. And that goes back to Sean. Making the right local connections was definitely a plus. When locals know you, they give you good advice. They point you in the right direction. It makes a huge difference on your visiting, your time visiting there. But I didn't say everybody's your friend. That's no saying it's friends, especially with people that don't know you. Even your friends that known you all their life can't be trusted for the most part. So why would you think you can trust, other people like that, But use your, gut feeling, use the instinct, for the most part. You should know you grown, I would hope. We all make bad decisions, but sometimes when safety is involved, we need to try to be a little bit more cautious with our decision making, all right? Especially when we travel to these different countries. Always respect the community you're visiting. Always respect them. Don't go in there thinking you better than anybody else. They'll give you a wake up real quick. Don't be out there flossing like you got it all and they don't have anything. Don't do that. You guys, especially in Jamaica, I've always told, my jewelry, my gold and stuff. I don't do that in Jamaica. You always see me wearing my Jamaican beads that I had the guys to make for me, or some bracelets, Jamaica, stuff like that. Or I won't say I try to blend in with the locals. Ain't no way you're gonna blend in, especially being an American. They know. First of all, first time you talk, that's in any country. First time you open your mouth, they're gonna already know that. They're gonna already know that. So let's not fool ourselves. They're gonna already know. Don't flash your valuables. Once again, stay aware of your surroundings at all time. Use trusted transportation. Don't get an old broke down taxi guy that say, hey brother, I can give you a ride, my friend, my man, you know what I'm saying? You know, Blood Club, man, Rasta man, you know, somebody that coming up to you thinking, making it seem like you know, one of them. Nah, don't do that. You know, you don't know them people. Use trusted transportation. Like I said, there still a lot of what I want to say, safe areas throughout Kingston. A lot. Kingston can be very dangerous, guys. Point blank. You know, ask the locals. The locals will tell you pretty much. So that goes for any country. Any country you visit, guys. Just keep your head on a swivel, stay safe, and stay trusted within your gut feeling, and you'll be okay. Just don't be trying to do shit that you wouldn't do if you was in the States or in your home country. Just don't think you invincible. Point blank. Don't think you invincible. Now, places you must see when you're in Kingston. For one, there's two places I'm going to say absolutely you need to visit these places to experience them. The Bob Marley Museum, guys. Check that out. I like this, how the tour person give you the whole history, the story the night that he got shot. They take you through his house, show you where he slept, where he shitted, where he ate, where he got shot at, the bullet hole in the wall, the whole 9 yards. You know, give you the whole full history. You'll see all his platinum records and everything on the wall. Yeah, they keep all his stuff in there. Yeah. Done say I wore my Jamaican bead ankles and bracelet I bought from Sheen. Okay, there you go. That's right. Represent. That's what you have to do. Represent. So do that tour on the house, guys, on the museum. Then they got a little place out there. You can get refreshments there, hang out. They even have, for those who smoke that wacky, if you smoke that wacky, they got a wacky shop on premises at the Bob Marley Museum at his house. They got a place where you show his vehicle, his cars. They got their own little museum set up. They got the wacky shop there. You can buy your wacky in case you smoke that old herbs. You know what I'm saying? Them herbs. But that, let me let you know, it's not cheap, guys. I think we went in, I asked about just one joint. I think they wanted like 15, 20 bucks for one. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I did a video on it. Yeah. Yeah, the Jamaicans are very friendly, dumb, and nice. Yeah. But Jamaicans, yeah, you can't go wrong. They are very nice people for the most part. Very nice and humble. That's for sure. Okay, I'm back. Which is I bought vape on the resort for $40. Miss you. Oh dang, $40. Oof. Yeah, you probably wanted to quit vaping at that time, and you saw that price. Probably wanted to stop vaping. But the place at Bob Marley Museum, if you love reggae music, they have music going on over there. Sometimes they perform, have live people performing out there on the premises of the grounds. They give you the full history about Bob Marley, some stuff that they don't reveal, that they don't never tell you the true story. They'll tell you about that. One of his old band members still plays on ground there, you know, for free. Just, you know, give them a little donation or something like that if you choose to. But it's a great little visit to visit the museum, the Bob Marley Museum. I saved it for my husband. Didn't even smoke it because it was 0 nicotine. Yeah, that's the kind back in the day that my wife used to be looking for when she did indulge in that type of vaping. You notice, Donna, she didn't ask. Remember years ago when we came, she asked about that 0 nicotine. She was looking for vape. She been stopped. She been stopped vaping now probably about 2 years, I think, easily. Yeah, I think it's been about that long. Yeah. But yeah, you'll love it there at the museum. You'll learn so much about Bob Marley and his incredible impact on Jamaica and the world, guys. You really will love it. And my second place that you must visit is the Emancipation Park. I walk there, stay at that park every day. I got videos on that too. Every day I was at that park. This is one of the most favorite place of mine in Jamaica, in Kingston. Beautiful walking path. Walk around the track, walk around the park. The artwork in the park is awesome. The gardens. It's a great place to relax. They got benches everywhere. You can sit and enjoy. People come out there and take wedding pictures, birthday pictures, all kind of stuff. They even have performance, their art performance. They even do live TV shows out there on the stage. We went during the Christmas time, and they had a whole program that was live on TV. You know, it was pretty good. You'll see nothing but families walk around out there enjoying themselves, putting a blanket out on the grass, nice green grass, and having themselves a picnic. And I mean, it's very nice, beautiful there. Couples walking, holding their hands, people are exercising. It's definitely a wonderful place that you can go and spend your day and really enjoy. Peace, all right, my brother. Time for me to make a living. As always, peace, simplify, my brother. Hoorah, devil dog, simplify, brother. You be safe, man. God bless you. And we'll chat it up later, all right? One love, my brother. Donna say, yeah, I noticed they make them vegan, plant-based, zero nicotine. I love them. I can't do the regular. Right. Yeah, them vegan, plant-based. Yeah, they. Oh, man, I'm tell you, they all about cleanness, doing clean stuff. Yes, most definitely. I had bought my boy Sean some herbs one time, and he wouldn't take it until he found out where it come from. I told him I got it from the roster in the park, because they selling that wacky right out front, you know, by the bags. And he was like, oh, okay then. Yeah, I know who that is. So yeah, they ain't messing with nothing if they don't know where it come from. Trust me, they ain't like them real pothead, real wacky weed head that you normally know. They don't smoke that chemical marijuana, whatever you call it, that they get from the dispensary and none of that. They don't mess with that stuff. No, they don't mess with none of that. Too many chemicals. Now, let's switch gears a little bit while we're talking about natural herbs and all that stuff, just for a minute. Many of you have asked personally what product that I personally use from my TikTok shop. There's many of them that I personally use. Majority of them I personally use. But as you can see right here in the chat, the live stream tonight, there's one in particular I want you to pay a close attention to, is that leaky gut. As I told you guys, the one that's showing right here, the leaky gut. That one right there is in my TikTok shop. And if it's not, please let me know. That leaky gut is a 2-month supply. 130, let me see. 183 capsules. Yeah. 183 capsules in there. Well, not capsules, 183 grams, I'm sorry, which is a powder form, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the other gut ones that I have. And this is 2 months supply worth right there. That's 2 months supply. That right there in my TikTok shop, guys. Go over to my TikTok shop, Love and Freedom, with 1 E, 1 M, and check it out. It's in my TikTok shop for the leaky gut. We all know that a healthy body starts in the gut. If your gut is not right, then you're going to be off balance. Point blank. You got to get your gut right. And I ain't talking about taking a boo-boo every day. I'm talking about getting your gut balanced out, getting your gut right, healthy gut. We all got parasites in us, first of all. You guys, a detox, just a regular detox ain't going to do it. You guys better get you some of them cayenne peppers capsules that I got, or you better get you some of that apple cider vinegar with the cayenne pepper and get rid of some of those parasites. And there's many different parasites, so don't get me wrong. Let me get the disclaimer out. I am no health guru. I'm no doctor or no physician. You guys always should check with your primary care doctor first before you take any supplements or anything that's may be included in your diet or your way of life. Point blank. Always check with your doctor first. All right. I'm just telling you guys what works for us. When I tell you guys what I'm talking to you about, I'm talking to you about what works for us. I'm not trying to tell you, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to upsell you anything. I'm not trying to sell you. I just say if you want to and you want to experience or try something, go over to my TikTok shop and check it out. No, you're not tied or obligated to buy anything, but if you're interested and you have checked with your physician and it's okay that you can take these supplements. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for dropping that. I appreciate that. I don't know if you can, I wanted to put the link in there. That's one thing I forgot to do. If you guys want to go and check it out, buy the product, check and see if it's, first of all, like I said, check to see if it's suitable for you. Buy it, check it out, give it time now, because nothing work overnight. Don't nothing work overnight. Give it a little time, check it out, and see if it's something that, there it is, Donna. I think I got it. There we go. There we go. All right, there it is right there. Check it out. If it's in my TikTok shop, if it's not in there, there's the link to my, oh, I just gave you guys, hold on, my bus. I just gave you guys my, regular, this one that I'm on. I need the link for my main TikTok page with my store in it, Donna, if you don't mind. That's the one I was planning on. That's the one I wanted to put in there. I apologize. That's the one I wanted to put in there. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's the one I really wanted to put in there. So if you can go there, Donna, for me and do that, I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm in my own. Yeah, I need you to put that one in there. I can't do it here. Okay. So while Donna see if she can put that link in there to my main TikTok channel with my TikTok shop in it, I'm going to continue to talk to you guys about some stuff here. If she can get that for me. I'm not sure. I thought I had it. Okay, no problem, cousin. Appreciate you. You know what? I got it right here. Let me get on my other phone right here. Hold on, bear with me, guys. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere. I want to see if I can do this right quick. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Let's see what we got. I'm sure I got it right here. Yep. Let's see. Let's go back. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to try to drop the link to my TikTok shop in here while Donna work on it for me too. If I can get in here now. Let's see where I can. Oh, I can put it right here from my. I think I just did it. Yeah, I should have been able to do it. It should pop up. I hope. And I'm from that. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one right there. It didn't come up as a link though. Okay. Maybe I just can't see it as a link. Oh, she pinned it. Okay, good. Awesome. Appreciate that, cousin. I appreciate you. There it is. You guys can go over there to my TikTok shop and you will see what I'm talking about here on with the leaky gut. and you definitely want to check that stuff out right there. You definitely want to check that out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Okay, now the leaky gut, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this leaky gut. For what I've experienced with it, you know, it's a digestive health. It's something that many people are not paying more attention to nowadays, and especially, like I said, when you're traveling, eating these different foods. I got food poisoning in Vietnam, and I learned that I needed to travel with, for food poison, it's charcoal pills. Always travel with charcoal pills, and it'll help you, you know, if you have that issue of food poisoning, those charcoal pills will help. They really will help. So travel with you some charcoal pills. I'll show you guys. I'll have them on hand next time. I'll do a live to remind you guys about those charcoal pills that you want to carry just in case food poison. That's part of your gut, regulating your gut. Your gut need to be able to balance out all this unprocessed food, uncooked food, foodborne ills, cross-contaminated food, all kind of stuff. So regulating your gut health is very important, guys. Travel with some charcoal pills that may help you eliminate getting food poison. All right. Trust me, you do not ever want to experience some food poisoning. It's like the worst feeling in the world, guys. I don't know if you've seen my video in the past when I was telling you guys in Vietnam, when I damn near shitted all over myself in the elevator. It felt like punch, like somebody punched me in the lower abdominal, lower part of my stomach right there, like punch me or stab me. I broke down on my knee in the elevator. It hit me so hard, I was hurting so bad, I barely made it inside the apartment to drop that thing off, boy. That shit hurt. It's bad. It's bad. It had me for a minute. And I don't wish that on nobody, guys. Trust me. I don't wish that on no one. So get your leaky gut. Take care of your gut. All your health and your nutrients will start getting into your system better once you get some of that bad stuff out of your gut. Point blank. Once you get your gut right, everything else is going to be right. Right and tight. Once you get your gut right. Trust me, I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm a witness. I'm a witness to that. Once you get your gut right, everything else is going to be right and tight. So get your gut right first, and then everything will be smooth sailing. Trust me. I always tell people, read the label too, you know, follow the directions. If you have a medical condition, and that's what I'm talking about with the charcoal pill, with this leaky gut stuff, you take a prescription medication, see if it conflict with your medication, you know, all this stuff. You got to do your own, you got to be your own advocate for yourself. Make sure you can understand that you can't just take or do everything someone else do. Just because old Blow Joe and old Slob Sally the Knob is taking that don't mean that you can take it or you can do it. So check with your physician, make sure it's right for you before taking any or starting any new supplement, guys. I'm serious. You just can't just jump out there and take that stuff because everybody else doing it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff out there everybody trying to run and do because they want to be like everybody else. They want to get these BBLs. They want to get these what they call it, is skinny shots and all that shit like that, man. Just eat clean and exercise. You'll be all right. Point blank. That's why I call them skinny shots. I don't know what they call Ozempics or whatever that shit is. But eat clean and do what's right, and you'll be all right. Point blank. Regulate it in the gut first. All right. So if you want to learn more about it, head over to my TikTok store and check it out. Read up on it. Do your own homework. This product right here, the leaky gut product, right there. Y'all see it right there? So go over to my TikTok shop and check it out. I'm going to start doing this every live with a product, maybe exercise equipment or some travel gadgets or stuff that I have, I've utilized, and tell you guys a little bit more about the product just in case you're interested in. And also, I keep forgetting, I'm looking at the screen the wrong way. You see right down here, these are my YouTube channels. All right. My YouTube channels are right down below. Love and Freedom. And the other one is Pura Vida. Go over there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check out some of my travel videos. And check out some of the food videos that when we were traveling, I would say starting end of last year, you will see a better choice of food that we was doing. So if you're interested in that, I wouldn't start back 3-4 years ago when we started traveling. Shit, I was eating every damn thing. You see that? Hell, I put that picture up. I was 260. My wife said no. I was bigger than 260 on that damn picture. I probably was close to 280. Shit, 285 or something like that. But she said I lost a little weight after we went to Asia, and I started eating a little better, and then I really took off and started doing better last year. So yeah, I was eating up every motherfucking thing. Every damn thing that came past me, hell, I was eating it. I didn't give a damn. And I was asking for seconds. And hell, if my wife didn't finish hers, hell, I would eat hers too. She go looking for her leftovers. I've been and ate that shit up too. So I'm telling you, man, shit, that was a damn food disorder, eating disorder. I was eating every damn thing. That shit, man. But they said from the rooter to the tutor, I didn't give a damn. My fat ass was eating. You hear me? I was eating. And I said, you hear me, baby? I was eating. I didn't give a damn about that shit. Ain't no leftovers. I'm eating now. I ain't worried about tomorrow. I'm worried about now. It's time to eat, baby. Shit. Put that shit, man, put it on my plate. We ain't saving shit right here. Shit. Let's eat. But yeah, thank God, man, I don't do none of that no more, guys. I'm telling you. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up, man. I got to go get my little, now I'm talking about eating, I got to go get my little physical therapy in and work out a little bit, man, before I jump in the shower and get in this bed. It's, the grandkids are probably still up. Yeah, you gonna say, are they still up? Yeah, they over here for the summer, so they doing their thing. Shit, it's about 6 o'clock. Shit, I've been on this damn thing too long. Hour already. So let's wrap this up real quick. Now, today's message is just simple, guys. Traveling for us, it wasn't just taking pictures. It was all about, learning, growing, meeting people, experiencing different cultures. And for us, Kingston gave us one of the most authentic experience we ever had in our life. You guys probably recall a couple years back, my wife said Jamaica, we had a list of what our number one countries were that we like visiting. Jamaica used to be the number one. I think Jamaica's still, my wife, I think Jamaica's still in there as probably 2 spot now. I think Vietnam has 1 or over. Vietnam is probably 1. Jamaica probably her number 2. For me, I love them all. I mean, I got a little bit of everything that I enjoy all the countries we've been to. So if I could take all those and put them into one country, man, it'll be the place to be. As my dad said, it'll be the life of Riley. Instead of, he don't say the life of Riley, the life of Riley. That'd be the place to be. I ain't lying. But there was actually, would we stay downtown again? Of course, that's where we stay, downtown. Absolutely. No other place that we'd rather be than downtown Kingston, because that's where all our memories are being made. That's where we made our memories. That's where we know the areas that we feel comfortable in, the areas that we enjoyed the most, and the people, for the most part, remember us because we go back, we've been back like a couple times in a row, and they remembered us, and they are so welcoming to us or whatever. You know, I even had a fruit stand lady looking for me when I come through a drive. Oh, you didn't pick up. I got some fresh this, or I can deliver them to you, whatever. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I'll be like, I ain't got no change on me. I ain't got no money right now. I have to go to that bank. No, don't worry. Take it. You know, I mean, people so nice. I mean, really enjoy it. Very nice. So if you enjoyed this live stream today talking about Jamaica, it won't be the last time I talk about Jamaica. You know that. Just like it won't be the last time I talk about the Philippines and other places. Because I got a lot of things to share with you guys. A lot of memory, a lot of pros and cons that I can still talk to you about that we experienced. Nothing talking bad about the country, because if the country was that bad, we wouldn't keep visiting. I'm just telling you the things that we enjoy and things that we did while we was there. And then you can make the decision if there's something that you would like to experience or do. All right? Point blank. It's nothing toward about the country. Nothing bad to talk about the country. I'm just keeping it 100, telling you boots on the ground type experience and stuff that we really enjoyed. All right? Or we didn't enjoy. So tap the screen, guys. Tap on it for me before we get out of here. Tap. Make sure I was going to say share the live, but I'm getting ready to end this live because I don't repost these lives, except I'll repost them on my YouTube, just in case you guys want to see a little bit of it. I put some clips on YouTube. I put some clips sometime on Facebook, so you can check them out. Some highlights, but for the most part, the whole live, I won't put the whole live on there. So you guys can go watch some of the highlights, or go on the YouTube channel, Pura Vida, and watch some of the videos of the lives that I repost. All right. So follow this account. Make sure you follow this account, and don't forget to go over to the main TikTok channel. Love and Freedom that Donna dropped in the comment section, and go over there and check out the TikTok shop over there and get your product. Or if you got any questions, you can always email me with your questions. If you like to have a question read off or answered via a live here in the near future, email me blackmaninmexico@gmail.com. That's blackmaninmexico@gmail.com. And I'll do my best to try to get to your question, read your email, and get back with you. All right. So as always, I tell you guys, stay safe, travel smart, respect every culture you visit, and remember, the best stories are found beyond the resort gates. Those are the best stories you can have to tell. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. God bless you. God love you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love. Shout out to you, Don. I appreciate you. Thank you. Love you, sweetie. One love.